Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Renegade Arcade. This is your host, Keona, and with me tonight, I have Tyler.
Well, what a show we're gonna have.
Or should I say Lady Tyler Rescue? We also have Zayne making his return.
Finally, about time, ready to talk some Returnal, getting into some Resident Evil, all that good stuff. Mass Effect.
Finally, the Zayne has come back to arcade. All right, anyway. And we have Brock.
Yeah, I am here. The last time Zayne was here was the first time I was ever on an arcade.
Really?
Yeah, the last one was the first one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Jeez.
So this is really cool to have him back.
Yeah. All right. So guys, first thing I want to do is I want to talk about some news stuff that's been going on because after all, we are journalists here, journalistic integrity. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Okay, hey, we got this covered.
Oh, dude. Right when he was going to make a We Got This Covered burn. Oh. Come back, Tyler. Come back.
They censored him. You're the last person to make fun of our website, damn it.
They're like, we got this covered.
That was some good timing.
That was great timing, man. That was amazing. Okay. Let's set back the clock. Rewind. Here we go. Do your We Got This Covered burn.
No.
Is he freeze? Is he frozen?
I think
God.
Am I good by now?
Yeah, you're good.
You're good now.
You're good.
Like, well, if We Got This Covered and call themselves journalists, then why not us?
This is true. All right. So do you guys let's go through the news a little bit first here. So do you guys remember that Microsoft was talking about acquiring Discord?
Yeah.
Fairly recently.
Yeah, did they offer like $10 billion or something crazy?
$10 billion acquisition talks with Discord.
Yeah.
But suddenly it stopped. And Discord was like, nope, we're going to end all acquisition talks with outside parties. And then suddenly Jim Ryan, Sony president and CEO, gets up there and says, oh, yeah, by the way, guys, we forged a partnership with Discord. So goody. Anyway, early next year, Discord's widely used communication services will be integrated into the PlayStation social experience. This comes from Game Informer. I'm just going to, give them credit because they're a pretty awesome site. And yeah, there's a quote with a lot of corporate speak about how it's going to be essential to our services, la-di-da. And so it looks like they have made a minority investment into Discord's Series H round. Don't know what that means, but yeah. Okay, so financial stake in Discord's future. Looks like Sony won the battle, and they said no to $10 billion from Microsoft. Interesting.
It blows my mind the amount of money that gets thrown around because Disney bought Fox for like $70 billion.
80, I believe.
80? And then it's like
80.
Discord is 10. Like, I get they're a useful communication source, but I'm like,
$10 billion?
$10 billion?
And they said no to that, and then they're like, it's
crazy.
I don't know, man. But okay. Sony won that one.
I guess, yeah.
I
mean, that's cool.
Tell them what they want, Jim. I don't know. I mean, more gamer communication tools.
They wanted better. They wanted better donuts in the lobby, and that's why I guess they won.
I mean, I would imagine.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, I would imagine that in partnering with Sony, that allows them to retain a little bit more of their IP. As opposed to just being totally bought out by Microsoft. So that's probably why they want that route.
Yeah, because Lord knows Microsoft is going to just absorb them.
Right.
Into the monolith.
Oh my God. Tyler cannot win these past few weeks.
Oh, dude. What is happening? It's We Got This Covered. I think they have their spies on it.
I think they do. They're killing his connection here.
I'm back again.
All right.
Can't tell me yet.
Okay, so let's talk about now. Did you guys hear about this? Speaking of Sony, hear about this class action lawsuit against them for apparently restricting sales of digital game codes from third-party retailers? So, yeah, Sony's been I mean, I guess it's within their right to do that.
It is
But-
technically.
Yeah.
That's taking choice away from the consumer.
Mhm.
Not sure I'm for that, but okay. I mean, I'm not gonna buy my digital games from like Amazon or Best Buy anyway, to tell you the truth, except for maybe like, I don't know. Does this mean that they're not gonna sell like the cards anymore, like those cards that you get in the store? But who goes to a store to buy a digital download card?
That I don't know, and that's
Oh
one
my
thing I've
God.
never kind of gotten. If you're gonna buy the game digitally, don't you normally do it at home?
Yeah, wouldn't you just stay home anyway and just do that?
Yeah. It's weird because like I see those cards at the store at work, but I can't recall anyone ever actually buying one.
Yeah, me neither.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I worked at Walmart, I don't remember people buying the digital download card for anything really.
But
Right. I mean, the only thing I could really see it with is, like PS Plus membership
Mhm.
cards.
Yeah, like that. That's
those
what
get bought in the store all the time. So far as
Yeah.
actual games,
We have that.
I don't even think somebody's grandpa going to buy his grandkids a birthday present is even using those. So I mean, it is kind of a odd move, perhaps on paper. Maybe Sony's just thinking from a practical business sense. Hey, these aren't even getting used. Let's just sort of remove that, similar to how they were talking about with the the PS3 stores and whatnot, and backwards compatibility, saying it's not really being used.
Yeah.
So.
If you go online and buy it through Amazon.com, you buy like a download code, let's say. Like for instance, I did that with the EA Play thing because it transferred into like Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Like if you had, so like I did that.
Mhm.
But that wasn't for a game necessarily. I mean, I don't think that they charge less, right? Like they don't do like deep discounts on those things on Amazon or on BestBuy.com,
I don't
do they?
think so.
Nah, not really. No.
Yeah.
No.
So
I doubt it.
on the one hand, it's like I don't like this because it's taking choice away from the consumer. If the person wants to buy it off Amazon, let them buy it off Amazon. But at the same time, it's like, well, I mean, who does that? Does anybody really realistically do that?
No.
Unless you have an Amazon gift card or something, and then you're going to use it for that. But like, you could just get a PlayStation Plus code or PlayStation Cash code, whatever, gift card code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's kind of, I don't know. To me, it's. I guess it's. It is what it is. That's all I'm going to say about it. It just is what it is.
It is what it is.
So Sony, just keep being you, I guess, Sony.
I'm glad they went back on when you mentioned it earlier. I'm glad they went back on the PS3 thing because I was
Oh,
like,
same.
what were you even thinking?
What are you thinking?
That was a
Honestly,
nightmare.
That wasn't
PlayStation 3, everything about that launch was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of sounds like they're just sort of back in that sort of like corporate greed, arrogance, sort of thing that they have going on with the PS3 launch.
They're getting a bit big-headed, and that's like my problem with Sony lately is the fact that they're like in number one spot and they know it, and they're just like, well, screw you people. We don't give a shit. Like we're just gonna, we're gonna look out for us. And I mean, I guess that's within, that's just a corporation being a corporation.
This is like when Eminem said, "I'm the best rapper in the world," and everyone's like, "Yes, but do you have to say it?"
Well, in his instance, he does have almost 90% of all of the rappers. Well, I shouldn't say 90%, a good chunk of it. He does get a good backlash of his own thing, and then all of a sudden he has another contingent going, well, yeah, you kind of are. And then those two people argue, and then he kind of just goes, I'm going to let you guys argue over it. I just got a song called Rap God, and that pissed a lot of people off.
And then he goes, "Were you at the Oscars randomly that year?" No. 8 Mile's the best movie ever.
8 Mile.
Was one of those things where they decided like 15 years later, we're going to let you do the performance you didn't do because you were being a good dad taking care of your daughter.
Vanilla Ice is like, I was ready to do the Go Ninja rap, but they didn't call.
I would have loved that, honestly.
Actually, I would have preferred that if just randomly Ninja Turtles showed up and I just started hearing Go Ninja, Go Ninja.
Yes, that would finally
that
bring
would
a
have fit
reason
the
to watch
Oscars
the
this year.
Oscars.
That would
Yeah,
have fit the Oscars this year, honestly.
actually, it would have.
Yep, paging Mike and Jacob and Cameron for that one. All right, so and Josh.
And Josh.
So let's talk about the ESA confirming more E3 attendees because we got companies like Bandai Namco, Sega, Square Enix, Xseed. I didn't even know Xseed was still around.
Me neither.
Here, at E3 this year. Also, Gearbox is going to cut. So Pitchford will come back and lie about another game.
Oh,
Yes.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
no. Is he going to do another 20-minute
That's-
magic show trick? Please don't.
Yes, exactly.
He did
yes.
that at the Borderlands 3 announcement, and it was terrible.
Konami will not be at E3 2021 because Konami has got nothing.
Because, believe it or not, selling pachinko machines is not that exciting on stage.
Yeah.
Still reeling from their 2012 press conference.
Hit the lever. Hit the lever.
Hit the lever. Okay. Microsoft and Nintendo are both listed. Ubisoft is going to have their Ubisoft thing, so probably another Just Dance game will get announced at some point.
Oh, can we skip the dance number and the costumes this
they'll
time? Though?
have they'll have a dance number on stage, I'm sure, or just a socially distanced dance number.
Yeah, where they'd finish the dance and then go in memory of the 500,000 people who've died of coronavirus. And everyone's like, what the hell?
They're actually going to stream it off of a Wii because Ubisoft is still making those for the Wii.
Yes, they are.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Some guy running a store in Japan's like, why do we keep buying these Nintendo Wii's? Why do they keep selling?
Sell.
I know Metal Jesus or maybe Radical Reggie or one of those guys. They're going crazy over that.
That's insane.
Got to get those Wii games.
Got to.
Also, we have companies listed like Verizon. Yes, Verizon is going to be at E3. That's
Known developer Verizon.
hooray. Known game developer Verizon, yeah. Turtle Beach will be there because Turtle Beach headsets, yeah. Freedom Games. Are they making like a Donald Trump election fraud game? Is that what this is?
Like,
no, I'm kidding.
Who's
I'm
Freedom?
sorry.
Like, who are they?
I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, Freedom Games. We love you. Okay, Devious Eye Entertainment. Don't know who this is, but apparently they have an eye that's devious.
Freedom
And
Games
also-
has made stuff like wow. Okay, so they made a bunch of stuff that looks like the coloring style of Farmville. It's an indie game developer.
Dreamscape,
Okay.
Godstrike, Jetboard Joust.
As long as they're
Never
not making a
heard of
Trump
any
simulator,
of
I
these
guess we're
games.
okay.
Slaughter League.
I expected them to where we're making Homefront 3.
Cat Cafe Manager. I'm not kidding.
Bestseller?
Jetboard Joust. These actually look kind of cool.
All right, Freedom Games, you guys have earned your freedom.
For now.
What has
Until
Devious
develop-
Eye Entertainment made? They make a game where you just play a guy with like an eye that's like devious.
That's almost every game. That's every Resident Evil game.
It is
Sure.
the cover, at least.
And binge.com.
What?
Binge.com.
Sounds like a third party like
That's not-
Netflix knockoff.
Get ready for the future of gaming and entertainment. Binge is an immersive streaming platform created for the gaming universe.
Oh,
This is the most boring base page I've ever seen.
I'm excited.
oh my god! I
Binge.
found this page.
Binge on all devices: TV, mobile, and tablet, computer, and gaming consoles.
And gaming
Oh.
consoles.
Get in touch with us.
Can't forget
contact
about
at
those.
binge.com.
Does that include the Ouya or?
You know, Google
Oh.
Stadia
Asking
not
for a
included.
They're not specific.
Man.
Booyah.
The freaking Ouya.
Do you like to play mobile games so much that you want it on its own console?
Well, hey, it's better than the pitch for Google Stadia. You want to play games you like at 20 frames per second?
Okay,
Hey,
let's
man.
see.
Every game I ever play, and I see some person going like, "Yo, have they updated it for Stadia?" I'm like, "Who are you?"
Who is Devious Eye Entertainment? Who are these people?
Devious Eye.
Now I'm thinking of, what was it, that one bizarre Steam game, I Divine
What is
Cyberman.
this?
Devious Eye Entertainment.
What even is this?
What are you looking at?
We create entertaining shows for our audience. These shows are split into two categories. One is a news-oriented information show known as eSpot, and the
What?
other is an opinionated show known as Paul's Curious Corner of Controversy.
That's a terrible name.
It sounds like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but for video games.
Oh, no.
Oh, it does.
They do music production and film production.
That sounds like an SNL parody of like a really weird, like right-wing YouTube channel.
I don't understand. Okay, well, we're burning some bridges tonight. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway,
I think we could live without all these.
I think we
game
could live
companies.
without Freedom Games and DeviousConBinge.com, but good luck to you guys, and also Verizon. 'Cause I'm a T-Mobile customer, so goodbye. Can't hear you now.
Okay, now I'm thinking of that freaking, like, was it The Simpsons where Luke Skywalker comes out and goes like, "I'm here to talk to you about Sprint." But it's about Verizon.
All right, guys. So, oh, cool. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is coming
Ooh.
to PS4 and Switch and Xbox One. That's pretty cool. All right. What else do we have going on here? So there's a former 343 employee, quote unquote, former 343 employee, spills the beans on Halo Infinite's development. This is from PureXbox.com. They have an article on it here. And this guy says that his overall feeling on Halo Infinite was, in fact, I think the finished product will still be great. The story is a big improvement and the gameplay is much richer, though the development cycle is too long, so don't expect it to be an epic-making masterpiece.
And it's from an Xbox website?
This is from an Xbox website. Yeah.
That's curious.
Does say that the team at 343 has been working extremely hard over the years, including overtime until the early hours of the morning, quote unquote. But he feels good to be out of 343's baggage, also a quote. What does that mean? So, anyway, it's a translation from Reset Era, but Jason Schreier, of course, who we know from Bloomberg and Kotaku, has appeared to confirm that this information aligns with what he's heard about the game. So, basically, lower your expectations and don't expect it to be like the greatest Halo ever.
Well, I think anything after
5.
I mean, after 4, our expectations are pretty low with Halo right now, I would say.
Honestly,
I would
yeah.
say so.
Like, I'll dunk on 4 too.
I like
Yeah.
4 for what it was. 4 at least was better than 5. I mean, geez.
4 had good moments, but I knew something was off the moment I started the campaign, and one of the first instances was a quick time event. I'm like, what's
This is
this?
true. You're right about that.
And then I turn on the multiplayer, and I'm like, is this a kill streak? Is this a loadout? What is this? I felt like freaking Barry Burton yelling, "What the hell is this?" My feeling did not really change by the end, even though the ending's good. It has some good emotional moments. There's a lot to like on that front, but gameplay-wise, I was very kind of iffy. And then Halo 5 just was like a house of cards.
Right.
Yep.
So, I feel like the concept that they're going for with this more expansive, like semi sort of open world, whatever we want to call it, it sounds really cool. I don't know if that's Halo.
It's not Halo to me.
And so you can argue
really.
perhaps they're trying to reinvent themselves, just try to do something different, because the franchise has gotten stale, and this is one of your flagship properties over at Microsoft. You need this to work. But what we've seen out of E3 last year, the huge delay, it's possible we might have to just write this off at this point and just say, hey, this game's probably not going to be great.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm expecting it to be better than 5, but that's a low bar.
Yeah,
And I miss
honestly,
Blue
this reminds
Team
me of
already.
like,
I want my blue team.
Yeah.
I want my blue team.
Team Osiris forever. No,
Only Buck. Buck was the only good one.
the only Buck. Hey, that's not Buck. That's just twin brother became a Spartan. The real Buck wasn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
I
at least
know,
he was in it. At least it was was Nathan
Honestly,
Fillion.
the tone set for that game was when Buck literally says like, "If there's a god above, you can hear I'm scared right now." It's like, what the hell type of opening line is
BS.
this?
That's BS. Yeah,
The guy who was a hell diver. Yeah, he's scared in his pants now. Game.
There were
so
still
they're really saying,
things. Go ahead, Tyler.
sorry, the last time I can remember a game company someone flat out saying just lower expectations was, I think the president of Ubisoft said this when they were talking about the frickin' Assassin's Creed movie, where it's like, we have fan expectations in mind, but we recommend that you lower expectations. Or something like that.
Whoa.
It was like the most accepted way of saying this movie's going to suck.
That's always good when you have your...
So you just brought back very bad memories for me.
God, yes.
One of the last
sorry.
movies I saw in the theater, probably with the exception of Hellboy, the one with David Harbour, which, oh God.
Oh,
that's just a whole nother
cinematic masterpiece.
Cinematic masterpiece. But that Assassin's Creed, I had just purchased pretty much like 1 through 5, including like, what is it, Brotherhood and Revelations.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing through those, trying to just get excited for the movie because I just wasn't familiar with any of the lore, any of the mythology and whatnot. Loved it. Went into the movie, and I loved. I think it was Justin Kurzel who directed that, and he did Hamlet.
Yep.
Or not?
Yeah,
not Hamlet,
which was a good
Macbeth.
version.
Yeah, he did Macbeth. With also Marion Cotillard and Michael Fassbender in it. Really love that movie.
Yeah, that's right.
Assassin's Creed is an abomination.
No.
Shouldn't exist.
Are you trying to tell me that an Assassin's Creed movie would have been better suited to be in the past for longer than some total of about 35 minutes?
What I will say is an Assassin's Creed movie they could have just copied and pasted The Matrix. And it would have been fine, just with a Assassin's Creed coat of paint on it. Totally acceptable, but what were they trying to do with that movie? What were they trying to tell? He's a serial killer and he's going crazy. Like, come on now.
The weirdest thing is, if you're a lore master, it doesn't make any sense, but then the games that came after it now directly reference the movie, so it's apparently canon. It's a complete mess.
That's so
Are
weird.
the new games even canon now?
Yeah, they are. They literally even say, I think in the opening, not the opening scene, but like one of the first areas in like Origins, if you open up your computer, there's a freaking picture of like Alan Rickman's character. Not Alan Rickman. Damn it! Who's the guy the main villain in that movie? That's not.
The studio that made it.
No, not Alan. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name.
Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons.
There you go.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons. There's a photo of him on the computer, but it's like, this is canon, but the game doesn't work like the movie at all. So I don't even know.
It's weird. It's bizarre. Just bizarre.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else we got here? Not much of anything,
Not
really.
much.
I mean, so we could talk a little bit about the Mass Effect Legendary Edition stuff, because apparently they've been giving away some free tchotchkes on the website, so it's always good. Plus, you can do the custom art thing, which is really neat.
Awesome.
I think it's neat.
Yes.
Yeah, what were you saying, Brock, about it though? Before we went on air, about like how they could have been a little bit better with the wording there.
The thing is, in my opinion, like it asks you who are your two closest allies, and it asks you like who's your best squad mates, and it's like who's your trusted companion, and then it puts them in like descending order, and then like it doesn't show up on the cover how you would expect those descriptors to add. Like your most trusted companion, I would assume would be the big old.
That would be the top
one. No, that's one of your two trusted companions, and then they just go in descending order down the list. So basically, if you make one, just remember it's going to go in that order. So I redid it and made Tally one of the top ones, and then just descended downward. The way they have it listed is weird, but the fact that you can make your own cover is awesome.
The color can change back too.
Yep. You can make it Paragon, Renegade, or Neutral.
I like the neutral the best because I like that sort of gradient color scheme that goes from blue to red.
Nobody will ever pick neutral in these games.
Yeah, exactly. I honestly do. Really?
Oh, no, neutral. Oh, I had what you said mixed up. I thought you said you only no one will do either way. No one does do neutral. That is very true.
Yeah, no
I
one
played
does
the game
neutral.
like 20 times, and I don't think I've ever done a neutral playthrough because I just have seen no point.
I think I made like some Paragon choices, but for the most part, I make like I'd say it's like 80-20 for me. It's Renegade.
Well, there's no way to behoove you to do it neutral because there's certain situations you actually fail out on because you don't have the Paragon or Renegade option.
Yeah.
Yeah. With like Dragon Age, you just need to be closer to some people, so they did it a little bit better in some ways than that.
And the funny thing is, the third game cut out neutral options altogether because no one was picking them.
Pretty much.
Yep, pretty much. That was a weird choice. Like I feel like that added a little bit of nuance.
The only neutral choice I think I ever made is when I was romancing accidentally didn't realize that two characters in Mass Effect 1, I think it was Ashley and Liara, but I was just because I was being nice, and then the game was like, do you like Liara? I'm like, middle option, which is you're nice, but I don't love you that way. The other one was basically screw you, and the other one was let's make out.
Yeah.
That is the only time I picked a neutral option.
I love how in that game you get approached by both of them at the end if you were flirting with both, going, "What's the deal, man? What's going on?"
The best part is
what are you doing?
There's a renegade option that's literally like, come on, I can do both at the same time.
Exactly. Then you lose out on both of them, or you just choose one. You literally get the Witcher thing.
You do.
Where it's like you get strapped to the bed while they go have wine in the corner.
Mass Effect 1's a really underrated game.
It is. That's why I'm really excited to play it with the new control scheme because that was the only thing that holds that game back for some people is that control scheme's dated.
Yeah, it really is. I know.
No.
I'm so excited. I pre-ordered it already on PC on Steam, so
it's gonna be a nigh out of body experience playing that with the 2.
It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be almost weird playing Mass Effect 1 and not just hearing loops and loops of "I will destroy you, I will destroy you," because that got fixed.
Come on now. And have these certain boss fights actually play out instead of not working, like they never did for me.
Ooh, I would prefer that. Where Saren just gets stuck and just looks at you for 20 minutes. And just
well, it's that, and then like I think I said it last week was the Lady Benezia boss fight where she just sits there, and then her people never approach me. I'm like, so I just snipe you from this platform?
Imagine boss fight is? Like, it's like, did you just snipe my mother who wasn't even fighting back?
Yeah, exactly. It was weird. But that'll be fine. I'll actually get to fight Demona this time, so I'm happy.
Yay. Take that, Counselor Troy.
She needs to be in more stuff. Her voice is awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
I'm just excited to make all the same choices all over.
Exactly.
It's funny. I probably will too.
I'm totally gonna play it differently, but
that was what the title of all those articles. Play the game in a totally different light. Make different. No.
That's the best thing.
Born and bred heel, okay? Like I'm gonna be a renegade. Let's face it. This is no way I'm gonna be Paragon.
90% of the time I'm Paragon. I'm just like, okay, I'll be good cop.
I just choose at the beginning which I'm gonna do, and then I ride it throughout it because you get good options depending on which you get. And then it's like, but my favorite option, my favorite voice line in that entire game might be in Mass Effect 2, where it's like, Shepard, you died. I got better. Boom! Kick the guy right out the window. I
think I pointed out a while ago, apparently that's the bad option, because that apparently triggers like 20 more guys to show up. And if you do nothing, the guy just goes, yeah, whatever, and walks away.
He's just like, okay. And then he does that weird walk-off screen animation, and then he just disappears out of the room.
But now reminds me of that.
So weird, though.
Funny,
Why would you choose that option?
The walk-off animation just reminded me of that weirdo guy from like the election that was like, I'm going to run in front of this like freaking like Nevada panel and start screaming my head off and then just walk off camera. It's exactly like that.
Pretty much.
It's like it never makes any sense when someone goes like, "Yeah, see you later, Shepard." That's just
Perp walks out of there.
He just the whole perp walk.
Does the Vince McMahon walk to the ring?
The man has the most overpowered shoulders on the planet. It's half bushwalker, half gorilla.
These are all quirks that were not in the third game. This is why the third game's the worst.
Yeah. So, oh man. Yep. We are gonna have to live stream that or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like I keep
Somebody
saying,
will live stream it.
Twitch integration.
Oh, that'll be every Monday. I'm not kidding you. Till I
Yep.
play through it, I'm playing it every Monday. So
We gotta have it so that we can like chat. We can chat with you at the same time or something.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
You could do it on Discord or something like that.
Yeah,
Then
let's do
everyone's
that.
gonna just keep going like, click R, shoot person, punch them.
That was one thing where I wanted a Twitch integration, kind of like Twitch plays Pokemon, but Twitch makes your dialogue choices for you.
Oh my
This
god.
is gonna result in bipolar stuff. It's like,
chaos.
I love you, I hate
Chaos
you.
incarnate.
Yep.
Gonna
Hope
be
you
playing that
didn't want
game.
this to work. Yeah,
You'd be
That's
playing
awesome.
that game for like 3 years, having everybody vote on it.
exactly.
1 minute. I love the council. Let them die.
The option that doesn't make a damn difference. One of the most important
Yes.
choices in the whole first game doesn't make a damn difference.
No, that's the funny thing. Well, looking back, it's the most realistic thing ever. You let the entire government die, and new ones come up, and they're just the same assholes.
Pretty
That's
much, because if you're just there well, you're with other people. I don't care if you saved us. You're the bad guy.
Although that first Turing counselor does have an amazing line. The second one where it's like, yes, the Reapers. We have investigated this.
Reapers.
He does the freaking air quotes. He goes like, we dismiss these claims.
God. It's the equivalent of Bigfoot stepping onto that platform, kicking him in the balls, walking away and going, yeah, I'm still not sure if he exists.
No,
What do you think that thing was that tore the council apart? Are we forgetting that thing existed?
No, it's just literally the Ghostbusters 2 problem of like, well, we're happy you blew up that giant marshmallow monster, but we don't believe in any ghosts, so go away.
Oh,
The X-Files conundrum.
Oh, somehow Scully still doesn't think this is aliens.
Scully's an idiot.
We're 10 seasons in and she's still skeptical.
I just happen to think Chris Carter's an idiot, but that's another story.
Yes, he is.
Anyway, I mean, season 11 proves that. But
Oh my god.
Okay, let's not talk about it. So let's move on to better topics here. Let's hype up Resident Evil Village, guys, because that's coming out in a few hours, I think.
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah.
2.5 to be precise.
Are you excited? Are y'all just ready to meet Lady D?
I think I am.
Oh, I couldn't tell.
I couldn't tell either, honestly.
Oh, wait. The hat's a reference to... I got it now. I was really confused for a while. Oh, man.
Oh man.
So...
But yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think of the reviews and stuff? What are your thoughts?
I'm liking it so far. Everyone, for the love of God, avoid YouTube, first of all.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I know what the ending shot looks like. I don't know what the hell it is. I know what the post-credit scene looks like. I don't know what it is or who the hell that is. But I know what they look like, context away, so I'm still partially safe. But
Wait, what am I looking at here?
don't look at them. Don't.
On Pure Xbox, the first shot in their freaking like review is this weird ass shot of like it looks like an industrial set. Okay, I'm closing you.
Don't.
Goodbye.
Yeah, like
Oh,
no,
goodbye, sir.
don't do it. Don't,
There's
no.
weird shots where, like,
What
I'll
is
let you know
that?
that there's third-person cutscenes. That's all I know.
Oh,
Well, what I found fascinating is depending, everyone seems to say gameplay is great or actiony, still scary in certain parts. They say that just like in every Resident Evil game, it loses steam by the end, but it's still fine.
Well, that is the legit problem with every Resident Evil game ever made. They go, what's the setting? This. Cool. We're going to make the entire first thing deal with that. Question. Do we still have to have the lab before the final boss?
There
Yes.
will be
Resident
one.
Evil.
yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to have to just make up areas and tag it on? Yeah. Okay. It's like it's every time the beginning area is always cool, and then they're kind of like, we have a formula, and if we don't do it, our entire studio is going to fall apart. So
Although with Resident Evil 7, they kind of subverted it where it's like 80% of the game is very interesting.
It is, because they went from like 4, which is around averagely 20 to 30 hours, 5, which is around the same, 6 to where some people are still finishing it to this day.
Yeah, it's ungodly.
And then they went back to like a 10-hour game. So they pretty much made it just the house where they're like, hey, we're going to shrink it down and be real good. So,
well, I'm like taking my time and I'm going through 7 for the first time. And you guys did not warn me about Mia. And I'm so glad that you didn't, because Mia is awesome and I kind of love her.
That opening scene where she's like
her.
batting her head up against the wall,
That
trying to
scene's
get the thing out.
Oh my God.
Mia's awesome.
Actually, everything about the opening scene is just fantastic.
Mm-hmm. That game is a very good tone setter.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
So where are you currently exactly?
I am. Let me see. I just fought. What's his name? Jack. I just fought Jack.
Oh, so the garage fight, which is one of the best.
The garage fight, dude. Like the first time I did that fight, like okay, I did it a total of 2 times. I got him the second time, but like the first time I did it, I did not know to find the car key, so he busted open the car and like got in the car and was running me over, and he was like, "Y'all better get ready to run, boy!" And I was just like, "Oh my God, that was amazing!" And I ran out of ammo too, so I didn't have any ammo to shoot him with.
But did the second time? Did you put the car keys in and then run him over?
Well, then I was searching the environment for clues and stuff, and then I found the car keys, and then I like went in the car and just ran him over and stuff. And
I think everyone should play it both ways.
Awesome boss fight,
because that boss fight is a lot of fun with them driving around and like doing circles.
It's
but it's also fun to drive him over, and it has one of my favorite lines, which is, "Ethan, where'd you learn to drive?"
Yeah, that was the point. That was the point where you're like, "This is really serious for a Resident Evil game." Then you're like, "Oh wait, we have the mutated redneck trying to run me over with my Chevelle in the garage." Okay, it's still Resident Evil.
I saw a review of Resident Evil 8 that's like, Resident Evil 7 was a very serious game. It's like, really? Was it? I don't remember that.
I half expected you to like turn on the radio and just have like some blood, sweat, and tears like blasting out of it or something. I don't know, just some random like 70s band
over the radio.
Freebird or something.
What's hysterical to me is the fact that he then drives you into a freaking girder, but it just kills himself.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, that's hysterical.
And then shoots himself in the head. He's like, "You boy ready for some surprises, boy?"
Yes. I was like, "Well, you're a fun guy to have at parties."
Oh, no, that's not even a joke. Like he's like maybe the best character.
He's great.
He's amazing. He's scary, but also really funny.
He turns out to be possibly the most durable Resident Evil boss ever.
Yeah, I know he's not dead. I know he's going to come after me.
Spoiler,
he's not.
He's not a character that dies easily.
He's not dead.
No.
Actually,
because he did it to himself. There's no way he's going to be dead.
The next boss fight's actually my favorite one in the whole game. I'm not going to tell you when.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
It's amazing. Like, it's even more amazing.
It's a definition of stupidity.
I love every single like little cheap scare too. Like even in the beginning, like in the very opening moment when Mia just comes and appears in front of the camera, you're just like, that's a little jump right there. And then you have like the first video, and then the guy goes boo.
Yep.
There's a lot of like hysterically lame jump scares that are kind of funny. We're just
they're kind of hilarious actually.
That's the thing. Resident Evil 7, everyone says is really super serious. It's actually really just it threads the line between being hilariously campy and genuinely scary.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. And Mia tossing me around, let me just tell you, that's kind of hot. But that's just me. It's just me. Anyway.
It's good to know you like the girl from The Ring.
I don't mind it. Just saying, ladies, please, if you want to find your way into my heart, just toss me around.
Oh, I'm sure Resident Evil 8 will indulge you on that.
Yeah, I was say, don't worry, you got a 9'6" vampire.
I'm good with that.
Speaking of that, I have to mention I've read so many reviews that are like, okay, they talk about her quite a bit. Not a spoiler to say she's not the main villain. I think I saw a couple of reviewers say she's like the Salazar of this game, where it's like a major character, but not like the main villain, which also makes sense because Salazar is also the castle guy. But I've seen one reviewer say she's awesome, but she's not even the best of the bosses. It's actually, I think,
was
Lady
that
Benedetto is what someone said was the best one. Yeah. They said like the weird like skeleton puppet lady is actually the best boss fight. Apparently, but then the Washington Post article said the opposite, which is that she's so awesome it makes everyone else suck, even though they're awesome.
That's all going to be preferential taste because everyone's going to have a different.
Depends on how much you like your 9'6" vampire goddesses. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get the impression everyone's going to walk away with like a favorite boss here, which is different from RE7 because everyone's just like okay, Jack's the best, but the other two are good.
I'm just happy that I'm about 99.9 to the infinite decimal sure that no one's going to have a beehive vagina in this game, so I don't have to deal with that again.
Okay, yeah, it's like I replayed Resident Evil 7 like 4 or 5 times to get all the achievements last month, and the thing that never stops disturbing me is the sound effects in that boss fight. Those ones are like, okay, I want to mute the TV now because these.
Okay,
Keona will know.
Let me ask you a question though. How do you not get that first achievement? Because apparently on Steam it says 96.4% of players.
I was going to mention that the one that literally just says like you took a trip to Louisiana, which means
that
you
literally you get out of the car and it's after the first cutscene and you get an achievement for it. How do you not get that achievement?
It says like "Welcome to Dulvey." That's like literally it's what it's called.
Does your game just bug out, or do you just not play it? Do you just like
maybe
stop
people just
playing?
installed it and never did it?
No, I think they booted up the game. They played like the first opening cutscene and then just like, suddenly stop before the gameplay starts.
Mia scared them away. Mia just scared them away with her video message.
She looks really pretty.
Maybe they
the one where she's begging for her life, begging Ethan to not come get her.
No, the actual first one where she's like, loving husband.
I know, but then it cuts to that.
Then it cuts to the creepy.
Then
scene.
It goes to that.
So did they just like not like that scene, and they were just like, dude, I'm just checking out right now. I'm done.
Yes.
Like I prefer blondes. Cut it out. I don't know.
First person Resident Evil, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Okay,
maybe that's what it was.
Like
maybe that's what it was.
Because I know there are a few
what
people
is this
like,
fear crap? Oh wait, it's written by the guy who made one of the fears. Oh no.
Although he wrote the DLC for the first game.
That totally makes sense. Yeah, I see it.
The Perseus Mandate fans.
That was so great though. Like I love that. I'm in love with this game. I'm in love with Resident Evil 7 because it's just so cool. Like the way that she turns on you and stuff. Like I knew something was happening, but I was just like, what is gonna happen here? Because I know something.
Back to roots.
Yeah. It's also a game that when you replay it, like, okay, it all makes sense.
Yeah. Definitely seems that way. So.
Oh yeah.
What an excellent game. I'm just so impressed. Like I think I'm really gonna love Village.
Oh yeah, because I've seen some reviewers say it's even better than 7. Some people say it's a little bit less, but I've seen a lot of arguments about how much is it compared to 7. And some say yeah, sometimes no, sometimes people say about equal actually. But I've not really seen people say this is a bad game. Avoid it. Even the people that are like, it's a good game. It's not my favorite.
That poor trooper guy, man.
Oh my god.
That cop who came and
gets his head shuffled in half.
Oh god.
The best thing is like, technically speaking, that's the first guy who gets murdered in the game. Of course, it's the black guy.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no!
Of course.
He's the only one too. It's like, oh.
Yeah. If you don't count all of the random film crew that got slaughtered before the game.
No. Those were all 3 white guys.
Well, I know if you don't count Pete. Yeah, I thought you didn't. You're saying there's no other one else. It sounded like you said afterwards.
No. As in, like the random people that have been kidnapped. And oh, right.
I love those story beats where you just like walk up to the guy after he disappeared, and then you walk up to that one dude who's like standing there, and I'm just like, I literally stopped in my tracks for a second because I was just like, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna Blair Witch this shit.
He's dead.
Yeah. Zane, what's your favorite Resident Evil game?
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because the only Resident Evils I've played, embarrassingly enough, the ones on the Wii, the sort of on-rail shooters ones.
Oh, okay.
Those were kind of fun though for the moment when they came out. And I also I just started the first game a few months ago. I maybe got a little bit more than halfway through, and I just kind of sat it down, haven't put it back up. But
I'm so sorry for the Mia spoilers.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, I mean, I've seen so much out of Resident Evil 7. I mean, it's been in my backlog for years. I think I got it shortly after launch and just haven't really touched it because I'm that kind of gamer now, I guess. But
oh, don't worry. Just
We're
below
all
that shelf,
adulting. It's hard to
a
find
stack
time.
of like 20 PS4 games I didn't touch.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man.
So I don't know. I'm hoping I get back to it soon. I think Village looks dope.
Oh, I've been told it has a recap of 7, and so it's you don't need to play 8. It'll probably decently show up everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Although,
good. I'm glad
you want to talk about embarrassing? I never mentioned what my actual first Resident Evil game was, and I will fully admit this is a bad start. It was Operation Raccoon City. I know.
I know better than that.
Look, I was young, and my friend was like, "Yeah, I got this new Resident Evil game. You want to play multiplayer?" And I'm like, "I never played one, but I'll buy it."
Oh,
Boy.
that's terrible.
What a mistake that was.
Remember that time that Capcom thought Resident Evil should be an esports game?
No.
Mm.
Remember the final boss fight, which is like 30
no.
missiles to kill Leon? Yeah, that was a great
If anybody
game.
wants to see anything about that game, they should just watch Susie Hunter's video on that.
Yeah,
on, like, the
she
Resident
kind of had
Evil
the best
stuff,
video.
yeah.
She had the best video on Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which is not even the worst of the franchise, although it's pretty close.
She has a lot of the best videos, to be honest.
But like, wait, they did Operation Raccoon City before they did a Mega Man Legends remake.
Yep.
Let's just put that into perspective. That's a
Yeah.
problem.
Yes, sir.
And then I guess someone at Capcom went, how can we do a worse game? And then someone said, I have an idea. Let's call it Umbrella Corps,
Oh,
which is actually quite canon now.
ouch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Capcom, before they got their head back out of their asses with like Resident Evil 7 and the games following, didn't really know what they wanted.
Well, actually, I think Revelations 2 is when they started to get back on track.
Well, I get that, but then they made DMC and some other things, and once they went all in-house, they kind of just went, we're not losing anymore ever.
Yeah.
We're not doing any more Bionic Commandos. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Commandos. Your arm is your mother.
No, it's his wife. Get it right.
I couldn't even
Stupid
care less to
plot lines
remember the
need to be
twist
stated
anymore.
correctly.
Now that's a film adaptation. That's
One of my favorite things is Wooly from Two Best Friends is really into Bionic Commando. So then Matt, for his birthday, made him a poster of the guy swinging through. And it says, his arm is his wife. This game is fucking stupid. He's like, I can't put that on my wall, man. My mom comes over and sees that.
That's the big problem. It's the fact that mom's gonna see it. Not the spoiler.
And he was voiced by the guy from Faith No More. That's why he has dreads.
I mean, the original Bionic Commando games were excellent, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Remember when they put that new character model in the new Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
It's like, we got Spencer.
Nathan Rad Spencer. He's so rad. So rad.
It's such a 90s character name. It sounds like a Steven Seagal character.
It does.
Yes.
One might say he's under siege.
One might say. But is he above the law, sir?
But does he have a contract to kill?
Okay, we're gonna.
And is he hard to kill?
No.
Oh,
no.
What's the one that's in Alaska again where the bad guy
Is he out for justice?
Out for justice. Every Steven Seagal movie is just 3 vowels.
Did he also stop his career to have a short-lived country singer, short-lived stint as a country singer there?
Which is hopefully the prep for another one of his movies.
What?
Nashville to Kill.
Also, apparently he's a cop now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Yeah.
mention. Like, wasn't he? I think he was like a cop in like New Orleans.
He had his own
or something.
show for a while too, doing it, didn't he?
I
He's out
believe
for
so.
justice.
Yeah.
He also has the glorious award of being the worst apparent host of SNL history, apparently according to Lauren Michaels, and that's after they had Donald Trump on.
Yikes!
Youch.
They said he was the worst human being they ever worked with.
Can that
Oh,
be possible?
I could see Steven Seagal being a bit of an ass to deal with.
Oh no,
I
he
can
said
see that,
literally
honestly.
he had a skit idea that he kept pitching every 10 minutes, which was just simply, I have a pitch idea. I want oh god, who was Gene Wilder's wife. What was it? Gilda Radner. I want Gilda Radner to be playing a sexual assault victim talking to a freaking like psychiatrist played by me who keeps harassing her sexually. That's the joke. And Lauren Michaels is like,
No.
This what? And you go,
No.
it's amazing, right? It's like,
I don't think
no,
that's
get
funny.
out. Get out. Kept pitching it the whole freaking time he was there.
What is wrong with you, man? My goodness. I don't care if you had a movie coming out every other week in the 90s. You don't
He made
do
7
that.
movies in 2019.
Why?
Apparently, according to Romanians, he's like a freaking like employment genre. Like everything's filmed in
And
Romania.
They still didn't invite him to be part of the Expendables.
No, they did because no one likes them.
Yeah.
No.
Jean-Claude Van
keep it-
Damme was like, no.
Keep in mind, Liam Hemsworth got in an Expendables movie before Steven Seagal.
Oh no. Steven
I brought
Seagal.
Liam Hemsworth. Now they're cutting Tyler off.
I think Steven Seagal just came in and just jump kicked Tyler off our screen here.
Don't bring up the Expendables. It's a tough subject.
And don't bring up Expendables 3. That's the thing.
Just
No.
ever.
No.
It's-
No.
Oh man.
Well, anyway, okay. Zayne, I know that we need to have you more on this show on this episode, so we're gonna start talking Returnal now. So you guys can have at this.
Zayne is farther in it than me, so I'm gonna let him go ahead.
Okay.
Right. So right now I'm in I guess you can technically call it the 5th biome. Oh, there you are.
There he is.
Hey,
He's back. Hey.
Tyler Eskew.
He tried to kill me, Steven Seagal. He tried to throw him through a window.
It's like you're not above the law, Tyler.
Right. We were saying that we started bringing up Expendables. And it went downhill from there. It was over.
Well, what I was gonna say was the greatest contribution to society Steven Seagal was a part of was the AV Club review of Contra 2019 that gave it an F. That has the amazing role he the type of performance associated with stars who died halfway through production.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh my god.
Or
Yikes.
apparently, yeah, there's a scene with the lady where apparently he is lowered on top of her like a drawbridge.
Oops. Wait.
He never bends at the knees and he has a stupid slow way through. And what EA, FBI,
Okay. You're
Okay.
it's amazing.
dropping out there a little bit, Tyler.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't think we caught
Oh
that
no,
last
he's
bit.
trying to kill me still.
He's still out for justice.
Oh no.
Still out for
Anyway.
justice. Okay.
Anyway.
So now we're moving on to Returnal here because
Anyway,
we're not the
Yeah.
movie podcast. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're moving on to Returnal here, and Zayne, you were telling us that you
Anyway,
made it
just
to the
with REA, it's gonna be amazing. Like,
yeah. Okay, so Zayne, you were telling us that you're on the 5th biome, or I guess like the 5th level.
Yeah, because it's weird that
Oh, yeah, 5th
the
biome,
game
yeah.
doesn't really sort of inform you of sort of what stage you're at really until about the first act when you pass the first 3 biomes. So the other night I beat the 4th boss, so I guess I'm in the 5th biome, 5th area now. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I think it really has an inherent sort of accessibility issue in that the runs are just way too long. I mean, at most, I think I've gotten up to about 2.5 hours. And then of course, dying after that. So
Do you have save points mid-level?
and no, there are no save points at all. I mean, there's sort
Ooh,
of like
that's tough.
There's like checkpoints. technically,
yeah,
for
there's like a
distance.
mid sort of checkpoint feature that they have in each sort of biome that you can return to after death, so you're not having to run through the whole thing, but it's not like some sort of hard save or what we would perhaps call like a traditional checkpoint. So really the only real checkpoint there is in the game is the one after passing the 3rd biome or first act, where there's just sort of like a hard story moment there. But just the sort of having to plan your entire day around trying to play this game, especially me and I'm somebody, I have kids, it's just it's like I can't make it work. I got to a point last night, it's like, okay, it's 10 o'clock. Do I want to put on Returnal? Do I want to do anything else? I'm going to do anything else because I can't just get like an hour in, die, and then call it a night. That's a little bit of a waste.
Yeah,
So I mean,
yeah.
so I think there's that just inherent accessibility issue. I don't agree with some of the sentiments I see online saying, perhaps it's too difficult. I think that's just a sort of a thing you have to just accept or move on from, being that it is a roguelite. But I like the game. It has issues. It shouldn't be $70. It should perhaps be, I would say like 45. Yeah,
40.
45, 50. Yeah, especially, oh my God, this game is not in true 4K. It's 1080p being upscaled.
Yep.
Oh,
And
really?
and it's noticeable
Oh,
when you play
God.
the game. You're like, this does not look next gen at all, especially coming off of previous exclusives, be it Spider-Man Miles Morales or Demon Souls, which is phenomenal looking. It's very strange. They sort of went this route with it.
Do
The
they
accessibility, the price point it's a mess.
this being a Housemarque game, it's their first, like, I guess you could say, like a AAA sort of game or AAA light kind of game that they've done. So I'm wondering if it's because of that, like there's certain like design flaws, maybe. But like, do they still do the voxel thing with the enemies, like where they kind of explode into little voxely bits?
Well, the obelites, I guess, would count as that because you're
that was
currency
kind
when
of
they die.
Yeah, that's kind of like what they did in their original games, like Resogun and stuff. But like, yeah, I mean, it's so that's a little disappointing to me because I think they're a really good developer. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that this game screamed like premium purchase to me.
The weird thing is, and Zayne has been my main talking point with stuff like this because me and him, but like we both got it. I was like, there's not many people I know that I was like, this is the first, like, you have to have a PS5 to play this. So I was like, hey, he's the guy I'm talking to.
If I had a PS5, I would have it. Yeah.
Oh, trust me. I know. I've been trying. But I got it instantly. And like it's one of those weird things where it is a game that is made exactly how the developer wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Like they had an exact goal, they had an exact dream of how they wanted it to be. The game is difficult, but there is ways where you can get around stuff. Like I was getting my ass beat for forever on that first biome, and then I beat it, and now I can get to that whole first biome without ever being hit. But then I get to the second one, and then there's just kind of some issues, like he said, where it's not even just the fact that the runs are like 2 hours, and like the checkpoint thing that he said, if you die halfway through, you have to have currency and able to do it.
Right.
There's no automatic thing.
Really?
But like you could get some things where it's like there's a little thing called an astronaut where if you die, you can get revived, where it's relatively cheap. So if you kill a decent amount of enemies and you find the storeroom, you can get it. But it's like the main problem I'm having, and again, this is not a bad game. I will not say it's a bad game. As much as I complain about me being bad at it, that is me. This entire podcast, keep in mind that I am not besmirching the game. I am bad at it. So there's just rooms where the first time I got into the second biome, I got my head stomped into the ground by that weird obelisk thing with the tentacles just kicked me into the dirt. And then I had a friend come over. He was like, I want to see Returnal since it's the first like PS5 game since I wasn't going to try Demon Souls because I'm not great at it. I'm like, oh, he wants to watch me play Returnal. This is not going to be fun for him because I'm going to get my ass beat. He's going to watch me get my nuts kicked in for half an hour. But I made it like all the way through to the first boss with a godlike roll. And then I messed up, used health items at like 90% health, and then almost one shot at the boss and would have because of that. And then after that, all my rolls have been basically, if you pick up this item, you'll die and also shit yourself when you die. Like that's been the perks I've been getting. Like the RNG has not been kind to me. And that's one thing where it's like Zayne was saying, you could commit 2 hours in your day and get just crapped on by random generation to where you don't get good rolls, you don't get whatever, and then you spend a night going through something and you didn't get anywhere. Like that could be very disheartening, and I'd be very okay if those runs were like a half an hour, something like that. But like if you're taking your time and clearing out all those rooms, like he said, it could be 2-3 hours at a crack. I don't think you get past 3 hours, but I haven't gotten to the last parts. I've heard they're longer. And Zayne has told me that the beginning of the game looks like child's play once you hit the second act of it, technically.
Really?
But it is a game that the most thing that I enjoy about it, honestly, it is the best implementation of that DualSense controller.
Yes.
There's a lot of cool stuff there. It's fun to play. It is tight-knit. They know what they want to do. But like he said, as beautiful as that game is, it is not true 4K. It is a game that, and this is going to sound weird from us just saying that Resident Evil is likely only going to be 12 hours long, and I'm okay with playing $60. This game, if you're good at it, I mean really good at these type of games, you could probably beat in 5 hours. Am I not far off with that, Zayne?
That's not great.
If you're just a beast at these kind of games, perhaps.
Like,
But I mean, even that, the rooms are just so expansive, and if you're going to all the side rooms trying to get additional collectibles, yeah, this game forces you to spend a lot of time with it.
Yeah,
whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, but it's like this is the only one where, again, Resident Evil games are traditionally short. This one, it should have been just base price. I don't see why the extra $10 got tacked on it. I think it should have been okay being lower because, again, you literally have 6 levels. They're just rearranging them over and over again. When you die, you get sent back to the crash site, and then it rearranges the rooms. And it's like, it's a game that had a lot of heart put into it, but like you said, it just has some weird inaccessibility ticks that could get changed to make it a lot wider open. And I could get better at it. It's just that, again, I work roughly 10 to 12 hour days each day. And then when I finally get to the weekend, I don't know, again, like you said, if I'm going to dedicate an entire day to just doing that and then possibly not gotten anywhere. It's a real hard sell. But again, if you like these type of games, play it, because it's not a bad game. It's just, it's their first time doing something this big. And again, they made the game they wanted to make.
Do you wish that it wasn't a roguelite? Do you wish that they had just made it more like an old school kind of arcadey shooter, like with maybe 10 levels instead of 6, and just have like the difficulty ramp up, but like don't do the roguelite thing where they just send you back to the beginning?
I think that would be better for me. I won't say it'd be better for everybody else, because again, some people are really good at this stuff and they enjoy that type of a challenge. For me, if I was playing it, I am more invested in that story versus the game style. So that could be the problem of where, like, I want to get through it to get the story, but I'm not very good at the mechanics, so it might not. So I would have liked, hey, I cleared this level, I'm on to the next one. I would have preferred that, because it's really weird to where, again, I don't play a lot of roguelites, so I don't think the story is that huge of a deal in them, typically.
Yeah.
This one does insanely cool stuff with its story. And that's weird for me for a game that you could not get far if you don't get good at it. And like Dark Souls and Demon Souls do stuff like that too. It's get good, memorize the bosses, do that, and they have cool story. This one is just a weird mix to me anyway.
I kind of think that if they did make it that way, if they did make it more of a straight arcade shooter, like that would be such a throwback release, because people don't like, those kind of games just don't get made anymore. They're like a product of like the Dreamcast era. It's not even like, I mean, that's probably why they made it a roguelite, is because it's like, Hades is popular and games like, Dead Cells are popular, and it's like, that's what people want, I guess.
Well, I mean,
old school experiences.
I would say with this one, the roguelite sort of mechanic is inherent to the story in a way that a game like Hades perhaps is not. Even though, of course, characters in Hades reference the fact that you're just trying over and over again, and it's the underworld, of course, so that'll happen. With this game, it's like you're picking up new pieces of information every time you die, especially once you get past Act 1. It really that sort of mechanic becomes even more ingratiated into the story. So I don't know if it would have worked if it was just a plain arcade shooter. But that's not to say that this being a roguelike completely works either. There's still some issues there.
Yeah. Well, okay. I know we don't give scores out generally, but if you guys had to give a score out to this game, what would you give it?
You go first, Zayne. You're farther than me, so you have more of a
based on what you played so far. Based on what you played so far and your experience with it.
Based off of what I've played, again, I'm about halfway through it. I would honestly give it a B+.
Okay.
I enjoy the actual gameplay. I enjoy the punishment of dying, even when it's not always that fun. But yeah, it's really, for me right now, it's just the sort of time commitment I have to put into it that's a real big barrier from me possibly giving it a higher score.
It's fair.
Yep.
I
would say I would give it a B plus, because outside of my own ability, it is still a great game. I get a little bit more easily frustrated than some people with things like this. So it is a hampering, and again, that's on me. But that won't take away from the fact that this is clearly a product of love from a studio that get given a big chance by Sony to make a big budget version of what they normally make. And they did something really cool with it. So yeah, it's a game that you like these type of games, please go play it. You will absolutely love it. So
cool. Yeah.
Yep.
And if you don't like these kind of games, I would say just ignore this one. Ignore this one. Wait till it's on sale. Maybe if you have a Switch, play Hades. Maybe you'll like that a little bit more.
There you go.
But this is not your traditional roguelike, whatever the hell they want to call it now.
Yeah, I know.
This is not really one of those kind of experiences. It's a little different. It's a little tweaked.
Yeah. Sounds right to me.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I applaud the developers. I've been a fan of Housemarques for a very long time, and I think that they're really I think that they're so underrated in terms of what they can do. I hope that they take the lessons here and just learn from them and come back and do hopefully another original game. They don't do many sequels. I don't think they've done a sequel. So, but if you guys are interested in playing their more old school arcadey kind of games, Resogun is really good. Nex Machina is really good. Matterfall is really good. They're all PlayStation exclusives, so go look them up. But yeah,
if I may, just sort of a tangent off of this, I think this is a really interesting game, considering Sony's, Jim Ryan's sort of position on where they want to go with PlayStation in the future. Because this, they're saying, hey, we're more committed to the AAA blockbuster experience. Here's a Last of Us remake. Here's us, giving Japan studios the finger, all of that. And then they turn around and they're saying, hey, this is going to be one of our tentpole PS5 releases this year. Yeah. And it's smaller, it's intimate, it's niche, and that it's a roguelite.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that.
I don't get that either.
So, and then especially, again, the $70 price point with this kind of game.
That is a little strange.
That's alienating people even further.
Was Demon's Souls 70?
Yes, it was.
Wait, what other ones, again, because I've only like Miles was lower. Were those the only two that were 70?
I believe was Sackboy 70.
I didn't play it, so
PS5. Yeah, I'm not sure. I only got Spider-Man and Demon Souls at launch. This is my third real PS5 game like that. Gotcha. But yes, it's very odd because you're gonna turn around and perhaps sell me a Last of Us remake at the same price.
No.
So, Jim Ryan, what are you doing? Let's talk.
Yeah.
What is Sony doing in general? What are they doing? I think that they're getting a little too big for their britches here. I think that, I don't know. I just think being number one has gone to their heads a little bit, and I don't like that. They're getting into the same position that Microsoft was in when the 360 was number one king of the hill. And it's like, what are you guys doing, man? You're losing it. But, stay humble, guys. Stay humble. But you're a massive corporation, so you're going to be dicks. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, at least we got Resident Evil. And at least we got Mass Effect. I think overall it's a net positive month for games.
Oh, absolutely.
And Returnal is definitely cool. Like I said, I would pay $70 for it, but that's only because I want to support Housemarque as a developer. So that's the only reason why I would pay that much for it. But yeah, I mean, it's not a $70 game. It doesn't scream that to me. It never really screamed big, huge AAA. This is the first next gen title. Or the first next gen exclusive title.
And the weird part about it too is
$70 game.
What was that, Tyler? Say that again, if you can. Did you freeze?
What $70 to you, personally speaking?
Marvel Spider-Man
Oh.
2 would scream $70 to me, depending on what they do with it. If you tell me right now that in Marvel Spider-Man 2, you get to play in all of New York, all of it. I mean, all of it. That's $70.
Yep.
That to me is ridiculous.
I guess like a
Red Dead
Rockstar
Redemption
game, maybe
2
$70.
sized. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
well, that I don't even want to know the small country that you're going to be able to play in GTA 6, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, what was really weird also about this is that like when they were advertising it, they were advertising more of what the DualSense controller was going to do with it versus the game. That is what was weird to me.
It's weird.
But
I mean, it is cool, but yeah, it's weird.
How have the sales been for this game? Do we know
I
yet?
don't know.
pretty middling from what
I don't think
I've
we know
seen.
yet.
It does scream niche to me. It doesn't
Yeah.
scream like it's not a mainstream type of title, I don't think.
I know at the very least, if you sort of just look at like the Google tracking on, trending topics and whatnot, hasn't really been a lot of it until, the past week. And then it's sort of dying down again, that anticipation for, games like Ratchet and Clank, Resident Evil, that's kind of building up a little bit. So I don't know. And, I log into my PS5 every day. There's no one really playing this.
Is Ratchet and Clank worth $70 to you? Is Ratchet and Clank worth $70?
I've seen more of it. I
mean, if you're a
would
hardcore
say
fan, maybe.
yes. And I'm not even a fan like that, but just seeing what they're doing with that rapid sort of world switching with the SSD, I'm like, sold. This is next gen. Awesome.
To me, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, that part of it is, but I wouldn't pay $70 for it just because I don't care about cutesy mascot platformer action things. I don't care for that. It's not my type of game.
Okay.
Too many squeaky voices. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's got Jen.
I
Come
can't
on.
do it though. No. Just I'll be busy playing Mass Effect.
You'll hang out with Jen in some way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my Gen.
But
like literally open up any game and Den Hale will probably be there.
But you know what though? I mean, compared to Returnal, I mean, it's even the name, like Returnal. People don't know what that is. They don't know what that refers to necessarily.
That's one thing where it's gotten to the point of where I'm like, I don't think that's going to be based around what it is. I think the problem is that not the fact that it's called Returnal, that it's a game series that they've never heard of that costs $70.
Right.
I think that is a big hampering on why people aren't getting it.
But that means then that no new IP should be made.
No, I don't think no new IP from a company that's not big, it should cost more than the IPs from big, well-known companies.
Right.
Okay.
I think what you're more or less getting at is that we just did not see much of this game at all.
No.
Until about a week or two ago.
People don't even know who Housemark is. Like I kept saying Housemark on this podcast, and everybody's like, "Who the hell are they?" I mean, they don't know who this developer is, and that makes me sad because, like I said, underrated team. Maybe they bit off more than they could chew with a big, huge, so-called AAA, trying to go mainstream with this game. They are not a mainstream developer. They're not. What they do is they do arcade stuff, and that's like their specialty. I know that they're trying to branch out, but I mean, just if this ends up being a sales failure and the team gets broken up because of it, I'm going to be very sad.
I don't think also that's what I'm getting at with the $70 thing.
Yeah.
It should have been advertised more outside of you crash land on a planet. Like outside of the first jungle, nothing of that game really got shown that much. And again, for a studio that most people haven't heard of, and a relatively, which like new things are fine, but basically a lot of times now, most people that have the system, which is not a lot, are going to buy games they know they're going to like. So it's at a really weird place where it kind of was stepping into a really deep pool without any water wings. And it's not the team's fault.
No.
So it's the handling of how it was released was really off.
Yeah.
Because they had just shown off I think they did like a first 45 minutes of it. They let a lot of YouTubers and whatnot do that. But that was like a week before release. You should have been doing that 3-4 months ago.
Absolutely.
You know, so we actually know what the game is. So then, you know, I watched the first 45 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. This looks good. I guess I'll buy it. And, you know, thankfully I'm enjoying it. But still, it's not going to shake a lot of people to say, okay, hey, I trust them with my $70 now, even though I'm seeing, you know, this 45 minutes of footage a week before this AAA Sony game comes out.
Yeah, because it's like, you want to know what here's a good example. You want to know what else has Mass Effect and yeah, you want to know what also, because not just against Housemarque, because there's nothing against them. There was also, I got to think, I can't think of what the team's name is. It's a team I never heard of until they made it. The people that made Godfall.
Gearbox.
No, Gearbox published it.
Oh, they
wait,
published
hold on.
it. Okay.
But a team I'd never heard of made
Godfall. I don't know.
That didn't explode either. And I don't remember if Godfall was Counterplay. Thank you. That was another example of there's a new IP that actually got a shit ton of advertisement.
Yeah.
But it's just not. I don't know if people aren't willing to try new stuff.
You know what? I'll say to that. So. That also sort of happened post Avengers as well. And it's like, okay, I don't know if I want another, you know, looter, brawler, hack and slash experience.
That is very true.
So.
Oh, especially after that thing. Ugh.
Yeah.
That was a biggest
waste of
$80.
I was so excited for that campaign.
I know, me too. I was like, yeah. Godfall is actually pretty good.
It is.
It's better than people say.
Absolutely. It's
I
really
believe it.
It's a good game that just didn't blow up the way that I thought it was going to, because it looks pretty. My God, that game is pretty.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I see a game like Godfall, and especially now that I've played Souls games, it's like, why wouldn't you just get the Souls games then? Just go get Demon Souls and play that with your friends.
It's more brainless though. It's more like just straight up like
It does have a bit of soulsiness to it though. I've compared it to people, it's that, you know how like with Remnant from the Ashes is like, hey, what if you used guns in Dark Souls? That's pretty much what it was. This was, hey, what if you had Dark Souls with the God of War 2000 whatever, the Norse mythology one combat?
2018.
Because that is literally just went, here's every mechanic, like even how the text is presented sometimes from God of War, but with Dark Souls
even
style
the sound
combat.
Effects.
Like even the branching things where they bring up information, it's almost an identical thing, like just shot for shot put into it. It's scary at certain times.
Yep.
Yeah. But wasn't it like, was it The Escapist made a running gag where they had a button that was called like God?
Oh no, man. He is not doing good today.
Internet connection's not good. Oh man.
Tyler's back. We're
Damn, Steven Seagal.
Steven's not liking you today.
No, guess not. What I was saying was The Escapist had a gag where it's like they would have a button that said like God of War, but for games that are like God of War, and they gave it to stuff like Dante's Inferno and stuff, games like that.
Dante's Inferno.
I just played Dante's Inferno for the first time the whole way through. Not so long ago, because it was on Game Pass.
That thing is
nice. I mean, it's for free, sure.
Well, shout out Game Pass. That was a fun little God of War clone. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was
the worst
awesome setting.
Something else, yeah.
I
think the whole tapestry tattooed into his skin was a bit, sewed into his skin was a bit overdone, but the rest of that game's pretty rad.
Yeah.
You guys ever play a game called Shadows of the Damned?
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Grasshopper manufacturer.
Yep. Grasshopper's a great developer.
I love them.
Is that the one where you your head can get ripped off and you're still moving around?
That's Never Dead, I think.
That's Never Dead. I think I'm Never Dead. Shit, never mind.
Yeah. No, Shadows of the Damned was it was the one with Garcia, motherfucking hot.
Oh no, yes. And that's what they call a big boner.
Boner. Yes.
I remember the game. Yeah.
I was about to say, you're not talking about Medieval?
The Medieval that is also good. That remaster is awesome.
It is? Yeah. Okay. That came out and no one talked about it.
No, but it's really good. Yeah. It's really good.
Okay.
Now that's more my type of mascot platformer action game type of thing, because it's more like it's got a little goth to it. So,
Yeah.
That's man.
But
It's good.
Yeah, Shadows of the Damned is pretty awesome. So
Yeah, it's a pretty great game.
get a chance.
Goes well with No More Heroes.
Yes.
And Lollipop Chainsaw.
And that too. It's a good trilogy right there of games that are not really related but should be.
They're all Grasshopper games.
Yeah, they're all good though.
They are
good
all
little
good.
hack. Wait, was it? No, I was wrong about that. I was about to say I thought Lollipop Chainsaw was platinum for a second, but
No,
definitely not platinum.
I was wrong.
Ah!
Well, I don't know what my brain went to for a hot minute,
crossover.
If I could have 3 development teams crossover, it would be Platinum, Grasshopper, and Treasure. Can you imagine the weird ass collaboration that would be?
I'm going to quote Two Best Friends again. What I would want is a game written story-wise by Telltale, but the action made by Platinum.
Yeah. I legitimately cannot argue in that in any way.
That'd be good.
Zayne. Okay, let's ask you this.
Okay.
What would be your fantasy developer collaboration? What would be that? Who are your favorite developers? Who would you put together?
Okay, so
And they can be anybody, even teams that are gone.
Oh, I would have to throw Capcom in mind before we go away. Zane, go ahead.
all right, I need BioWare.
There you go.
I need that BioWare in there.
Yep. Good.
Since they're so good at story-based stuff, still let's go ahead and throw in Telltale in there. Let's get some different kind of dialogue options going.
Story game, holy shit! Telltale and BioWare together, that would be crazy. Yes. Okay. Continue.
Yes.
And you know what? Fine, let's go with it. Let's say Housemarque.
There you go.
That would be so interesting if we got more of a story-based game from them, but still, incorporating that classic sort of arcade shooter bullet hell sort of stuff in between story beats and dialogue options. I think that would be interesting.
I just got an idea. I got a crazy idea. But
I got
Tyler,
an idea too in a moment.
Let's do yours first, Tyler.
Yeah, okay, because I was thinking about it for a moment. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of people I would like to see, and this is impossible, but I would love a historical open world game in the style of Rockstar, but written by BioShock Infinite's crew, Ken Levine.
Dang.
With also a bit of Telltale writers too. Height. Yeah, Irrational Their High with a little bit of Telltale writers in an open world game set in I don't know, let's just say the late 1800s, New York or something like that. You can have all this social political ad stuff that would totally tick off the gamer crowd, but also have excellent gameplay that'll get you stuck for hours.
Nice.
That would be very, very cool. And what if you had it made by the Creative Assembly?
Oh, I think of Creative Assembly. I think of some sort of grand strategy. Creative Assembly. Oh, okay. Creative Assembly doing a good Game of Thrones strategy game. I'd like that.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what you made me think about? If I may.
Go ahead.
Let's take out Housemarque, actually. Let's throw in id Software. Give me Story Doom.
Ooh. Oh, shit.
Mic drop.
Oh, shit.
Dang, son.
Oh.
Give
me a shooter RPG that's not Rage. But
man, now you got me thinking of more different stuff of what I want, because I really like stuff with Tango Gameworks too. They're the people that Tokyo Ghostwire and Evil Within.
Oh, Shinji Mikami. The master. Okay, I got one for you. What if you had Telltale and Kojima Productions?
Oh,
the weird part about that is I don't know how much story stuff would actually be being done by Telltale if Kojima was there.
That's true. Okay,
here's another one then.
I got another one for you. Okay. What about Kojima? Take out Telltale.
Okay.
Add in Grasshopper.
Oh boy,
because they are off their fucking.
They are off their rockers just a touch.
Yeah,
man, awesome. I'm trying to imagine Travis touchdown inside of.
Who did Deadly Premonition? Who took Deadly Premonition?
Oh, Swery?
Did that?
Swery.
Add him in there. You would have the weirdest game ever.
Swery, meet Kojima.
I don't know if
you would have the weirdest game.
You have the weirdest game that no one would want to play.
I would play it
because the trailer would come out. And I'm like, man, I'm sure it's great, but I did not touch Death Stranding because it was like, hey, what's the point of this game? You're gonna take packages across country. What else? That's it.
You're playing a federal, like
And you
a
fight
UPS
them.
officer. going
UPS
through
RPG, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, you're
I'm
playing a
convinced I'll
UPS guy
never
going
beat
across
that
the
game.
apocalypse.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I
Zayne?
maybe got about 15, 16 hours through, and I'm just like, I need to shoot somebody. I need to.
Oh, okay. I got another idea. Mixing machine games with dice, because machine games has like that really good writing quality for like their Wolfenstein games, but dice has like the best sound assets and graphics you can get. So combine that into like a World War II or World War I game, that'd be amazing.
Do you guys remember Sega's team called Smilebit?
Yes.
They did Panzer Dragon Orta. They did Gun
Oh,
Valkyrie. Yeah, so they did like a bunch of the, they came into existence after like post Dreamcast or during the Dreamcast era kind of thing.
Mhm.
So what if you had Smilebit? And let's see, who would they pair with?
Oh, I got one. So Smilebit did Jet Set Radio, the first one.
Jet Set Radio.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah?
Right.
Yes.
Give me
Who do you think they would pair with?
Smilebit and Insomniac.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Good choice. Good choice.
That could be good. I just thought of one.
Good choice.
Man, for the life of me, if I could pair up three, you would
Go
get
ahead.
BioWare style squad and talking together type of stuff with Platinum Games style combat, but it would be a Mortal Kombat character action game.
Oh my god.
Because I need more Mortal Kombat off the box spin-offs because they're never going to happen anymore because of how good they've gotten it, just with laser precision of how good they make their fighting games now. I'm never going to get something like Shaolin Monks ever again.
They're too good now to do like special forces.
Yeah, I need something like that.
And also, there's probably no monetization. So WB Games is like,
Why
no.
don't we just do a crossover of every fighting game? Why can't we have Ed Boon do a freaking like, I don't know, Street Fighter game?
There's talk.
Why-
Ed Boon is doing some stupid rumor spreading about trying to get it said that they might be doing a Marvel game now.
Oh, and if they do, I'm pre-ordering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pre-ordering that,
It's
man.
over.
Oh, Marvel, but with the quality of Injustice, sign me the hell up.
Oh, I would cry.
Marvel versus DC
Like Marvel versus Capcom versus DC versus Disney
versus Mortal Kombat.
versus Mortal Kombat.
Cross Tekken.
Cross
Dude, they need to get the other end of that Cross Tekken. They need to get it done because
Never.
give or take, it wasn't done. We didn't get to see the flip side where it was Cross Street Fighter.
Tekken featuring Dead or Alive.
So featuring boobs.
So,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what we're saying is Team Ninja and Capcom and Namco, Bandai Namco, and NetherRealm.
Yeah.
Let's
All
just
in
have the
one.
big old fighting game just slot pile.
Yep,
Let's
fighting
get all their
game,
like
big video
top 10
game.
people and throw them together.
And Arc System Works, just throw them in there.
There you go. You just do them all.
Sega's Virtua Fighter team used to be known as AM2.
I want to see Scorpion fight, I don't know, just Nemesis who's fighting like, I don't know, like Tina from Dead or Alive fighting like, I don't know,
Crazy,
Ken.
man.
Fuck it, just do it all.
No, I'm
I would
thinking
like to
about
see
it.
Sonya Blade and Chris Redfield's daughter in an action game. Is that such?
Oh my god, and the final finish will be like, the Chris Redfield breadline will continue.
Boulder Punch.
Boulder punch to the
that's
balls.
it. Boulder punch into everybody. It's like Smash Brothers. Final Smash.
Why doesn't Team Ninja just do a Scorpion game? Just give me like a just
down.
copy paste Ninja Gaiden and a Scorpion. There we go.
I'm
you
down.
go.
I'm down.
I'm
Totally
very
down with
okay with them doing stuff like that. Did anyone here? Almost no one's played it. Has anyone here played the Ghost Rider movie game?
No.
No.
It
No,
is
I did
Ghost
not.
Rider slapped on top of God of War.
That's awesome.
And
That
it
sounds
fits
very good, actually.
perfect. I'm always a fan of, if it works, rip it off. I don't care. That God of War 2018 is the definition of the gumbo game, as Willie likes to call it, where they're like, you like that mechanic? Throw it on in there. What was really cool in that one? Throw it on in there. You just mix it all up in the gumbo pot, and then the final thing gets out where they're like, oh, there's a little bit of that in there. Just do it with, like, again, like he said, Ninja Gaiden, just slap Scorpion on top of it. It works.
Just have him beating up a bunch of Lin Kuei guys.
Exactly.
Why not?
Have a massive end boss fight against Sub-Zero, and then like you just go on, and then like eventually they can go here. Who else can do a character? Have it. It's the dumb BS they wanted to do with the Marvel gaming universe, where they're like, hey, Spider-Man's gonna mention the Avengers and then never talk about him again after it. And
I'm okay with that, so long as Deadpool shows up and makes
patched
fun
it
of a
out.
Spider-Man. I want Deadpool to make fun of a Spider-Man musical again.
can you imagine id Software making a Deadpool game?
Oh, that's
I mean, they do it first person.
oh, okay. No, actually, Telltale doing a Deadpool game with like the comedy team that did Tales from the Borderlands.
But I don't want
Too story based.
I don't want story based in my Deadpool. I
Yeah,
want action.
yeah, we don't need that. We
Yeah.
need, yeah.
You say
No.
that, but
Deadpool without slicing people's heads off, but he's all just comedy. I get that be funny, but I need slicey dice. It slices it right. It slices it, dices it, chicken fried rices. I need that in my game.
I think the problem with a Deadpool
God, that's
Telltale
funny.
game would be that you control all the comedy. You see it coming every time.
well, I think you think that Tales from the Borderland managed to make that work.
I don't know. It's
Hey,
just
the
Deadpool's
last
a very
boss is you
specific thing.
suplexing a giant monster into the ground with a freaking like Power Rangers machine. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what? Since we're talking more Telltale Batman was so underrated.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Thanks.
I
I'm not
agree.
No,
going
you
to
are,
argue.
you are
I'll take it
1,000%
over.
correct.
agree.
1,000% correct.
Especially
with you.
Batman 2. Ending
Oh.
Within is amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed myself. The first one had a bunch of bugs.
Yeah, the first one had some problems, although I still think it actually had a pretty good take on Catwoman with Laura Bailey.
That was an awesome Catwoman. Yes. I would play a spin-off featuring her Catwoman.
Yes, I
Yes.
would. I actually
would.
might like her version even more than the Arkham version. Yeah, don't kill me.
I might.
I don't think
I
the
might-
Arkham version is all that great.
You might kill him or you might like it.
No, I might agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree.
And I like the Arkham like Catwoman, but I'm just like Laura Bailey. She was kind of born to play that role.
Yes, that is definitely a Laura Bailey role.
Oh,
Like she's
Right,
really good
right,
at
right.
sarcastic, smarmy, but kind of fun characters. And surprised she never played that role until then.
man. Speaking of Arkham, by the way, when it comes out, by God, we are all gonna hop on my stream or whoever's doing it of Arkham Knights. That is
Yes.
happening. We are
Yes.
playing that
Gotham
together.
Knights, yes.
Good
Dude,
lord, Gotham
dude.
Knights. I'm sorry, Gotham Knights. Yeah, we
I'm
are
so
playing.
playing. Yeah. I'm Batgirl. Who are you?
Cannot wait.
Where are you guys?
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to
I'm
be
taking
Cassandra
Nightwing.
Cain. For the love of God, if Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain are not DLC characters in that game, I'm gonna riot.
Dude, thank you. Thank you for saying that because yes,
Cassandra
Yes.
Cain is built for these damn games.
I
She
need
has
my
the coolest
staff.
moveset. She's a mute and she reads people's body languages to fight.
Give me my Stephanie Brown in a video game. Give
You
her
know
to
what?
me.
Give me Jean-Paul Valley.
Give
I know
him
it doesn't make
Jean-Paul
sense.
Valley.
It doesn't make sense for the story
Azbats
that they're
or
really doing,
Azrael?
but at least for
Azbats or
Azrael.
Azrael,
It doesn't
whichever
have to
one.
though. If you're just gonna have DLC characters that you can throw in with voice lines, chuck that crap in there.
Who cares?
Absolutely.
Well,
Make
then
him
Get the
Azbats.
actual Azrael suit in full motion with
Make him Azbats too.
Oof.
Give him that suit for a costume, for a DLC costume, or for like a not a DLC costume. Excuse me, an earned in-game costume. Thank you.
Yeah.
yes, and that's what they've said you will do, which is
Yeah.
thankful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They'll
As long as they
probably
don't have some
pan it out, though.
shoddy loot system that you you can't
Yeah.
see your gear that you're upgrading.
Oh,
Yeah.
Here's like idea
no,
like a
don't do
Batman
that.
game where it's none of the actual major Batman character. Where it's like we have Batman, but it's the Batman Beyond version, and we have Catwoman, but it's actually Holly Robinson.
Don't
Why
even
not?
talk to me right now. I'm never gonna get like a whole open world Batman Beyond game. I might cease to exist for my brain being so happy.
I would love that too.
And get them back. Get Will Forte. Get freaking Kevin Conroy. Get all
Will
of them back.
Friedle.
Will
Was
Friedle, yeah.
Not
yeah.
not Will Forte. Will
Oh, I'm
Forte.
sorry. I
Not
screwed
Will
that up.
Forte.
I screwed that up.
Little
Holy
different.
crap! That I screwed that up. Yeah,
Uh,
that was
it's
my
okay,
bad.
man.
That was my bad. Get
Don't
Will
worry.
Forte to do someone. I don't care. Ah, I got too
Oh,
excited.
man.
I got too excited.
No, I hear you though.
We also
I
have
mean,
I like that.
Suicide Squad.
I mean, this is like the best opportunity that they'll have to introduce all those like really lesser known characters and stuff.
Yeah, they could just throw Terry into this one.
Yeah.
Let's Terry,
not?
let's get them all.
Or just make like a story DLC out of it and have him like come get zapped into the past from the future or something, and that's what happens. And all of a sudden there's Batman.
Ooh, you give me an idea. Okay, so don't get him zapped in the past.
Okay,
do something
zap everybody
all the way
in
the future, and just have it be a standalone sort of like what's the Far Cry Blood Dragon?
Blood Dragon, yeah,
Blood Dragon. Yeah,
so there we go. Batman Beyond.
Have it be his own little story, and he talks. Yeah. And you could even what would be really cool is you could use that to set up story stuff, because if they're going to do like a Knights sequel, you could have Terry talking about stuff that hasn't happened yet, where they're teasing stuff for the sequel, but it'd be really natural because he's just like newspaper ads about certain characters dying or certain plot points. And
they could even, if they wanted to tie it into the comic stuff, now they could call it something like Future State.
They could,
yeah.
Even though Future State kind of sucked.
Although you could tie it in some weird stuff like, oh yeah, remember that time the Joker got killed by Calendar Man? Yeah, fun times.
Remember that time that the Joker stole Mitzi and Pitlick's power and killed Batman on a daily basis for like a year?
They got bored of it.
Breaking. They're actually adapting a Dark Knight Metal for a video game. No, they'd never do that.
I would like. My brain broke for a second. I was like,
I would love it. What? I would love it. I would love it.
That would be something. Oh my gosh.
Maybe at Fandom they'll announce it. Who knows?
Yeah.
When is that again?
Isn't it October this year?
Okay, I thought it was November. I was wrong, but yeah.
Maybe November. It might be November. I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
We just fantasy a lot of stuff
we
up
just
that
fantasy
almost never happen.
We just fantasy booked the whole entire video game industry right there.
Oh man.
Oh dude. Midway of the 90s with who would be a good match for them?
You want to know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I want the Far Cry team making a Deadpool game in third person.
Oh yeah, the people that did Blood Dragon? Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
They need to have more stuff. Speaking of Blood Dragon, they need to have more crossovers like when they did now I can't think of it. The biking motocross game.
Trials.
When they did Trials Blood Dragon, they need to do more stuff like that.
I mean, I would play Trials Resident Evil, where it's just like Chris Redfield got to punch boulders on a freaking motorcycle.
They could bring back Elsa Ryder, the girl that was supposed to be in Resident Evil 2 instead of Claire.
Yeah, we could finally bring back Elsa.
Yeah.
Here's what we do. We do
maybe
Resident
Rebecca
Evil.
Chambers show up finally again.
Go.
Crossover Resident Evil with Carmageddon.
Oh,
yes.
Bring that franchise all the way back.
Are you kidding me? You would just be Chris throwing boulders at people. Claire, like Jill, would turn people into sandwiches.
Now, can you imagine like every Resident Evil meme just turned into a freaking like car crashing game?
Mary's car would just be a revolver with wheels.
I really appreciated it when I found that hidden key. I used the lockpick on the drawer and found the key, and then the achievement said the Master of Unlocking. I really appreciated that.
They had to.
So every time Barry runs into something, he has to go, "What is this?
What is this? What do you think of it?"
What,
Zayne, I know you're not too much into Resident Evil, but there's great points from that beginning. That first game, just like the first version of that game, has such horrible dialogue that people remixed it into a porn. Like just like where they like, "Ooh, yes, that's great. What do you think of it?"
Okay, just
look at this.
Just 1 second. Let me pee.
He's like, just for research, I need to
research.
Like they just turned it into a dialogue thing that has like just the dialogue where it was like what it would sound like if Resident Evil was a porn. Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah, to be fair, some of Wesker's lines were already kind of like that too, where it's like, Chris, I don't usually escort men. It sounds like a porno line anyway.
You, the Master of Unlocking, should hold on to this. Oh, man. I'm going to suggest, honestly, if you're not going to get too much into playing the older ones, I would say if you're going to play Resident Evils 4 or 5, never even look at 6. Look at the cover because it's a giraffe getting a blowjob.
I
And
was just
somehow
gonna
they
mention
did not
that.
notice that. Somehow they didn't notice it until release. Someone had to say it. And then the Resident Evil, all the remakes, 1, 2, 3, and then 7 and 8.
Right, yeah.
I would also recommend like maybe the director's cut of 1 if you still want the cheese, because the remake cut out some of the cheese.
Like, I understand. Like, people, how did that not get noticed?
I just looked that up.
Yeah.
It's like
Can't be unseen.
You can't be unseen. Everyone watching who has not seen this, how is that not a giraffe getting a blowjob?
It totally is. It's like a woman giving a blowjob to like a weird human giraffe. You can't unsee it.
I don't get it. I just don't understand.
I would care more if the game, wasn't just so famously terrible that
it has 4 campaigns, and they don't even tell you about the 4th one. And all the other campaigns are as long as like 4 and 5.
I know this sounds like a good thing, but it's not.
If it was good, it would be good. But it's not.
I mean, at least if that game is made now, you'll probably be like a season pass, $20 to get the Leon campaign after you finish the Chris campaign. I guess that's a little bit of a positive.
Yeah, but if you do get into Resident Evil games more, dude, talk to me, because I'd love to talk with someone's first experience with Resident Evil games.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I know
don't
at
worry,
some
we'll
point I
do
will
that too.
especially make it. Yeah, I'm especially going to make it a point to play 7 soon here. So.
Oh, you will not regret it.
Yeah, and 7 you
man,
can
it's
knock out in a
so
weekend.
good.
Even taking your time, you can knock it out in a weekend. So
I love it.
Yeah, actually,
Knocking out a game
speedrun
in a
that thing in,
weekend.
I sped run that thing in like 2 hours, 28 minutes.
no, it's not bad. It's like it's a cool, crisp, complete thing that you feel like you played a full story and you can just breeze through it and take your time and then knock it out in a few days.
And there's
great.
like
I love
really there's not too many references to the mainline game. It's totally a good spot to jump in.
Yeah. The
And
best
dying is
Resident Evil
actually
games-
entertaining.
Yes.
Yes, this is something that I'm glad they brought back. The ridiculously overlong death animations.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually don't mind dying in those games. Like, and dying for me is like really just a pain in the ass in games. But like when Mia kills me, I was just like, oh, that was entertaining.
That
And then
was
when
one thing that
Jack
Resident Evil
kills
was always
you,
that good was
Oh yeah, where he'll grab you and like rip your head off and then go like, "You're pathetic, son."
yeah. But he's an interesting one because when when he kind of catches you, he just attacks so slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're totally giving you a chance to get away from him.
They've gotten a lot better with that, which I think they're gonna kind of take that away with Demetres or Demetress.
I'm sure they will.
Dimitrescu.
I know,
Dimitrescu,
but anyway,
Dimitrescu.
we're like, I think she's gonna kill you if she gets a hold of you every time.
Probably.
Like, when you play the Resident Evil 2 remake, like you just get haymakered by accident. He just stands over you like cracking his knuckles, going, "You're gonna get up."
I
Get up
love that
again.
detail where
It's like-
he'll give you like a slight out, but then he'll just beat you to death anyway.
Yeah, it's really weird. They're an obstacle more than anything. They're not meant to kill you. They're just, yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, and also I'm gonna be honest. 0 out of 10 of one of the death animations is not getting stepped to death. Come on.
When you I would be honest, in a game where she has claws that shoot 10 feet out of her hand, I would be a little. I'm okay with not giving into the fantasy here.
They'll do it.
It's
There'll be a couple death animations, and that'll be one of them.
yeah,
I'm up for it.
it's gonna
Go
be
ahead.
fun.
Which I had to mention this aside, which is my most favorite article of the week is that Polygon article. It's just like the popularity is overtaking the game. If you go on Amazon, type in Resident Evil Village, the game isn't even the first thing that pops up. It's nothing but freaking like sexy artwork of Lady Dimitrescu.
Oh, bet? Okay.
I'm not kidding you.
He's just like slyly looking at the other monitor. Don't mind if I do.
And I was imagining some Capcom employee going like, "Oh my god, what have we done? People can't even find the game. They gotta dig through all the smut first."
You know what? My first thought, because apparently
That is
there's, I think there's like an 11 gig day one patch for Mass Effect.
There is.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
At least on PlayStation.
if we're gonna do that, we need to put Miranda's ass shots right back into the game.
I was
You shouldn't have
gonna
taken it
say,
out.
The
when I was
best part
doing
about that was my buddy at work heard about that. He's like, it's them adding in even more ass shots.
Yes.
that's what I was
Her butt's just that big.
I was kind of hoping you could do more customization with the cover, so we could just say, "I'm gonna play Ass Effect," and it's just nothing but pictures of Miranda all over the cover.
Oh, man.
Disappointed.
If we're not gonna, I don't know if we're gonna have you on Zayne next week. What is something that could be small enough in that Mass Effect remake that they could change? Like I have said, and it won't happen, but I would like it, is that they would give a face reveal to Tali, like just a scene. You don't even have to add dialogue. Just like when she takes off her helmet on Rannoch, they actually show her face instead of that dumb photo on the side of Shepard's bed.
Yeah,
That would be
let's talk about
something
that.
I would like to change, but won't be something small and minuscule. They think they could change enough in it for the remake.
Mm-hmm.
I would actually go with you on that, given that it is, more or less a remaster and not necessarily a remake where they're getting people to do additional lines and whatnot. Because I especially would have liked them to fill out some of the romances that were established in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Like, I don't know. I just didn't really like the conclusion of your romances with like Miranda or Jack in Mass Effect 3. I feel like they were just a little half-baked.
Yeah, Miranda's especially.
So,
well,
yeah. I mean, if they
Jacob bad.
It's not Jacob bad, but I mean, it's disappointing nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree.
So if it was a complete like remake scenario, I would prefer them to do that. Given that it's a remaster, I think you could easily just add in, a few extra scenes of having Tali without her mask on. I think that'd be solid. That would be something the fans would like. So,
okay, I do have one thing I would love to see change. It's a minor thing. Is that Mass Effect 1 has a lot of scenes where you click something and it'll give it a text box instead of anything actually happening. And the worst one is that that trinket you get from the consort, and if you go to some random like planet, you get like this 10-paragraph text box of like being a caveman being attacked by like ancient Protheans, and I wish that was a cutscene.
There you go.
That's a good one. I like that.
That'd be a good one to change.
Yeah, you don't need dialogue. Just make a cutscene like when you touch the beacon, like something, not a text box for 10 clicks.
Patch in the multiplayer.
Good luck. Good luck.
I know.
They're going to keep that server dead until they make multiplayer for 4. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, you can still play multiplayer on the original version, though.
Oh,
you can for now. And of course, pour one out for
Next
Pinnacle
trailer.
Station, the one DLC no one liked, but somehow already missed.
Well, no one liked it.
It was Xbox only too.
I never played it.
Yes, it was. It's weird.
Because even when they realize that Xbox Mass Effect was an Xbox exclusive at first.
Yeah, for a long time until like after Mass Effect 3, it got ported over to the PlayStation. But when they ported it over, they did bring Pinnacle Station.
Yeah, and they're not having it on this because I guess the code got corrupted or something.
Something like that. It was made by a different studio, I think, is what I read. It's like,
yeah, it was.
There was weird story there.
I did not have an Xbox back then, so my copy of Mass Effect is the trilogy, sort of like box collection that they have for PS3.
Nice.
So you had like the comic book intro thing,
right? Yeah, that was
awesome. Yeah, that was interesting.
So all right, guys.
Before we get away, a buddy of mine just messaged me that the person who is voiding Lady Demetress just made a Twitter to officially announce who her name is.
I was gonna say, because I found out an hour ago, a friend told me that. I'm like, no, that wasn't actually Mary McGlynn, even though it freaking looks like her and sounds like her. No, it's not.
Like she doesn't even have a date of birth on the freaking Resident Evil wiki. It's just Maggie Robertson.
Oh my god! I hope that woman is prepared.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sure she's been monitoring.
I just went ahead and just popped Resident Evil Village in the wiki. They already have somebody with the whole plot up there.
I've been avoiding YouTube all day because I was just I always use it for white noise when I eat or something like that. And they're just like, here's the whole ending cutscene. I'm like, oh my.
I've been avoiding Twitter
because
I saw that both her name and the game have been trending all day, and I'm like, do I want it? No, don't do it. Well, cheers to that woman. I hope she'll be happy to be a convention staple in about a year.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have lines for days, and she'll get more.
To be fair, I'll be in line too. I'm not gonna lie.
And she's going to be having games for the rest of her life because Capcom is a fraternity where if you do something for them once, you're going to be doing stuff for forever, even if it's a big role or a small role.
Exactly.
Like Ruben Langdon is employed for life.
Yeah, exactly. and every so often, no matter who you are, you're going to get to play Chris Redfield at some point.
Yeah.
Every game, you got to change that voice.
Absolutely.
almost every game.
It was Roger Craig Smith for a good long time, and then they kind of just went bit.
Every game, we got to change his appearance and make him sound different.
Yeah.
You can't be Sonic and Chris Redfield. That's too much.
No, you
And
can't punch
I think
boulders
they're-
and go
and
fast.
They're pretty
Batman.
similar
That's
characters when you get to, I don't know.
They both have a ton of weird fan
I mean, they
art.
kind of are. All right, guys.
Stones, rings.
I think we've done it. I think we've done this episode. I think we're good. So,
Mhm.
Beautiful.
so Zayne, man, where can everybody find you online?
You can find me at Lil Salsa Boy. That's Lil Salsa Boy, 2 eyes on Instagram and Snapchat. You can also go to ZayneGear.com. That's ZAYNE gear.com. I'll be dropping some cool
Nice.
clothes for my album starting tomorrow. So hope you guys check that out.
Nice, man. Tell us about your album. What's up? With that?
Yeah. So it's more of like a pop sort of hip hop thing. It's called Saint. It's going to be a 9-track album. It's going to come out sometime next month in June, and a single will. Yeah, I guess I can announce that here when a single is going to come out on May 28th. So
Exclusive
Yeah.
announcement. There you go.
exclusive announcement.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get signed in for that so I can wear some of your gear while I'm streaming.
Heck
Definitely,
yeah, man.
man.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome, dude. I'm so happy for you, man. Proud of you.
Thank you.
It's
Awesome.
awesome.
Appreciate it.
It's great. All right, Tyler, where can everybody find you online?
Oh, they can find me at Twitter at BioWD. I'm usually just talking crap about history with a couple friends. Probably going to be tweeting about Resident Evil in like an hour. Yay.
Nice.
I'm pretty active in quite a few Discord servers for history YouTubers, specifically Cynical History. I'm in the Facebook group for Renegade Pop Culture. If you just say Lenny Dimitrescu, he'll probably show up. You know, this is just a fact.
He's like
If-
Candyman.
Yes,
Exactly,
if you
it's
say
like-
it 3 times in front of the mirror, somebody's Tyler will appear.
Exactly.
All right, Brock, where can everybody find you?
You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero, Twitch, YouTube. Twitch, I'm getting a lot better at doing. So I'll be doing a lot more of Resident Evil on Fridays again, like I used to. Mass Effect will be on, once it comes out, will be every Monday for eternity because I've played that game for forever. So that's just going to be that. And I'm finally going to get my head out of my ass. I know I've done it for a while, but I think I'm finally going to start screaming Donkey Kong 64. I'm pretty excited about getting that because Castlevania made a really good HDMI
I was
converter.
gonna say it. I got my dress right here.
Jeez, nice. But yeah, and on Arcade here, and Fresh Takes is the main thing that comes up on the site. Again, Keona for sharing those.
Oh man, I gotta
Yeah.
get on that. I'm so
Hey,
Sorry.
you're
I'm
good.
late.
I've
I'm
been
late.
waiting on sharing some of them because we started doing some other stuff, and
Okay.
I'm getting artwork for the other stuff that I need to do. So I've been stalling a little. So you have time to catch up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
But-
Yep. So we're almost there. Okay,
Almost there.
guys, you can find me on Instagram at Neoplasmic24. Also on Steam. You can add me up on there. The website, of course, is renegadepopculture.com. That is where we have all of our show notes and our episodes and everything. Taking a new approach with the show notes lately. So just less rambles from me and more just like watching the videos and enjoying the podcast for you guys. Hopefully that works. We'll see how it goes. Also Facebook and Twitter, you can find us on our official page. It's at Ren Pop Culture, Ren not Stimpy. And yeah, that's about it, guys. The Facebook group is, of course, facebook.com/group/RPC42. If you guys want to join in, just let us know. Send us a request. We'll add you in there. No questions asked for the most part. Just obey the rules. But
Absolutely.
yeah, the rules are there are no rules. No, this ain't Fight Club. Okay, so anyway, guys, enjoy Resident Evil Village if that is your cup of tea. I hope it is because it looks like a really awesome game, and just like have fun playing Returnal if you guys are playing Returnal. Zayne, thank you so much for joining us, man. Can't wait for your album. Looking forward to it. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
coming back on the crew with us. Hopefully we can have you again, maybe next week or the week after. Hopefully. We shall
Sounds
see.
good to me. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.
Mhm.
See ya.